Welcome back to the Demon Slayer Gaming Channel. Going to be continuing our Final Fantasy XIV Dungeon Guide series today, and we're going to be taking a look at the first trial dungeon in the Dawn Trail expansion. It's another one that I don't know that I can pronounce without completely destroying the name, so just not even going to try. Now you are able to fall off this platform, so be careful whenever you're moving around. When you're hit by any mechanic during this fight, it will apply a singular stack of concussion. If you get 2 stacks of concussion, then you will be stunned for a short duration. The first mechanic is going to cause him to circle the platform and summon winds. This is going to do a donut AoE from the center, so you'll just want to get into the middle of the platform. He'll then begin to gather his strength and move closer to you. This is going to cause him to do a circular AoE from the front of the area, so you'll want to back up towards the back of the platform. He'll do this twice in quick succession. Next, he'll build up energies within his wide open beak. This is going to cause him to do a large cone AoE down the center, so you'll need to move to the small triangular portions towards the front of the platform to avoid being hit. He'll then follow up with another donut AoE in the center of the platform, and then follow it with Sky Ruin. This is going to alternate the platform while applying a electrocution debuff to all party members, causing damage over time. This is going to turn different squares of the platform into levitation squares. While standing on them, you will float in the air. You can use these to avoid different abilities. First one is going to be Thunderous Breath. You'll need to be standing on the green glowing tiles so that you're levitating to avoid this. Hail of Feathers is just going to summon feathers around the platform that do AoE damage that cannot be avoided, so you'll just have to heal through this. They will then explode in small circular AoEs around themselves, while the boss will cast Blighted Bolt, which is going to also cause damage to anyone who is levitating at the time. And then summon Arcane Circles of Thunder. You'll just want to find the opening and stand in it before they launch line AoEs across the platform. He'll then begin to cast Disaster Zone. This is going to do a small bit of damage to the entire party and then alternate back to the original platform. He'll follow up with a Ruin Fall, which is going to do a double tank buster in the center of the platform. At the same time, he'll do a knockback from the front, along with circular AoEs on the back side of the platform. So you'll want to move towards the front and line yourself up so you won't be pushed into these AoEs. And then tanks will need to absorb the tank buster and then move towards the front of the platform quickly so they're not pushed off. He'll then do another Sky Ruin, this time alternating into the ice platform. This will cause a ice debuff on all party members that will do damage over time, along with alternating to where there will be a avalanche that is coming down that you'll need to move towards either the northeast or southwest portion to avoid being hit. When you cast Freezing Dust, you'll just need to continue moving during this cast to avoid being frozen. If anyone is frozen, you'll want to destroy the ice boulders quickly so they can move out of the avalanche afterwards. When he begins to glow and go up into the air, this is going to do the same mechanic as during the first part of the fight where he does the circular AoE from the front of the platform. He'll then summon 2 Arcane Circles of Ice that are going to launch line AoEs in designated areas that you'll just need to stand between them. And Disaster Zone will again change the platform back to the original area while also doing a small amount of damage. He'll then cast Ruin Foretold. This is going to do a large bit of damage to the entire team, along with summoning 3 beacons that you'll need to kill as quickly as possible. While this is happening, there will be alternating cone AoEs across the platform that you'll need to move between, along with being a group up mechanic that's going to alternate people that it is on, that you'll need to stay grouped up to spread the damage from this. So this is a very healer intensive phase. It is easiest if you go from one corner to the other. So if you start all the way on the west and then move towards the east so that you can stay together, or start all on the east and move to the west. Once all 3 beacons are dead, he is going to cast Thule Disaster. This is going to do party-wide damage 3 different times. Once this is done, then everyone in the entire party will receive a burning debuff that will not go away until the end of the fight, so everyone is going to be taking continuous damage. He's then going to cast Eruption, which is going to put circular AoEs on the platform that you'll just need to move out of. There will be 3 sets of these. After the 3rd set, he is going to start rotating around the platform again, signaling the donut AoE, so you'll want to move towards the center. And then going into another Sky Ruin. This should go back to whichever phase you had first, either the electric or the ice. So again, you'll receive a small amount of damage along with a damage over time on all party members. This time he starts off by combining Thunderous Breath along with the Arcane Circles. So you'll need to be standing on the glowing platforms to avoid the Thunderous Breath, and then in line with the open circle from this Arcane Circles. I'll do another Hail of Feathers. So get off of the platform and stand on the squares that the feather is in the corner instead of in the middle, so that there's an area that will not be hit with an AoE. I'll then do another Arcane Circle, so just move into the opening, before backing up and doing his Energy Beak. So this is where you'll need to move towards either the northeast or northwest corner to avoid being hit. And then doing Disaster Zone for party-wide damage. He'll then do Ruin Fall for the double tank buster, followed by the knockback and circular AoEs at the back of the platform. Before going back into Sky Ruin for the alternate phase, take a small amount of damage along with having the Frostbite debuff on all party members. And then this time he'll start off with the freezing circles that you'll need to stand between, along with doing an avalanche. And this hopefully will be it. I hope everyone enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on the next one.